Hi, welcome to Dr. Lisa Solcenti podcast, and this is Dr. Lisa Solcenti. I am super happy that today we're going to be talking about holiday gifts, and they're going to be healthy holiday gifts. I tend to wrap up every season or every calendar year in December with this podcast, so I'm going to add some really great ideas, but you can always go back to the last few seasons where at the end in December, I do have other podcasts on holiday gifts. That meaning you have a lot of ideas between this podcast and the other ones for really healthy, clean living, nutritious ideas. And you might be wondering why. What's the point? It's the holidays. It's the one time of year where we can, just give whatever, not worry about, not stress about health, not stress about doing things right. But I have to beg to differ on that one. And I'm here always to expand your thinking and to ask you to just pause for a second and possibly think of something a different way if that is what you're thinking. Or if you're one of those people who think you can't eat healthy during the holidays, it's just too hard, or it's too hard to buy something healthy because possibly it's expensive or you don't know what the person would like, pause. Because honestly, when it comes to eating, you can eat healthy in the holiday season. You definitely can do it. It's not hard. I have been working year after year after year to create recipes in my cookbook that are some of the really popular holiday things that we love, right? That we can do it in a healthier way. So the first thing you want to do this holiday season, if you have not done so already, is go to my website, drlisasolcenti.com, and go to shop, and under shop, you'll see books. Go under books, and there is a free book there. It's my free holiday recipe cookbook. You can download that, and I've edited it. It's the second edition here, and I've added some really healthy appetizers and a couple more desserts in here that are healthy. So you're going to see stuff like a peppermint mocha frappuccino that everybody loves, and that's a seasonal thing. But I've showed you how to do it in a healthier twist, which is a little bit of my expertise. I've learned over the years, how do you take something that's not so healthy, it's conventional, it's got harmful ingredients, it's got dyes, it's got preservatives, it's got harmful fats, it's got toxins, these words we don't even know, that are really based out of petroleum and tar and just horrible stuff in a lot of the foods in America today. That how can we just take this yumminess, this thing that's good but not good for us, and make it healthier? So that's what I'm here to help you with. So go to there, if you haven't done so already, get my healthy holiday recipe cookbook. So that's there for you to download for free. That's my gift to you. Happy holidays. Okay, what about shopping? You want to buy some things for people? I've talked about eating, but let's talk about shopping. And I absolutely love this podcast because this one's always fun. I get to share with you my ideas, things I've bought through the year that I've bought maybe for birthday gifts for people or just happy gifts, or I've bought for, Christmas gifts in the past, and I want to share them with you because you can do this. And haven't decided yet what I'm going to buy this year. Usually buy one or two of the same gifts. For the girls, I try to do, something of the same thing, but you might not always work out because somebody might not be into health, and I want to give somebody the gift of health if they don't want it, but I do want to try to see if I can find something healthy for that person that thinks they don't want it. So here, let me walk you through it. Oh, before I go through some of the gifts that have nothing to do with me, I want to just touch base what's on sale if you went through me, because of course one of the things that would be on my wish list for 2024, going into 2025, would definitely be a functional medicine gift card. So if I wanted to work with somebody myself and I wanted somebody to help me and I wanted to go deeper, I would look for alternative medicine. So maybe I would want like an acupuncture gift card or chiropractic gift card or a functional medicine gift card. So yeah, I'm going to share with you my sales because definitely I think what I could offer people would be a great gift, and they're on sale. I always make my sales, amazing. So you can't pass it up. If you're passing up this time of year, I don't know what to tell you, because these are really, really good prices. So if you were going to have a consultation with me yourself, because you want to treat yourself, or you want to just really get this sale price, or possibly you think this is a really good gift for somebody that you know is struggling with a health problem, they've been everywhere, they've tried everything, and they just really need to see somebody outside the medical arena that, you know, is really proficient in what they do, and you want them to have a consultation with a functional medicine practitioner, I'm offering half off my consultations. So my consultations for 1 hour are typically $200, and they're on sale right now until the end of December, till December 31st for $99. So that is a steal. That is my gift for you guys. Grab them, because it will go back to $200 for January. So go to my website. You're going to click on shop, and underneath shop, you'll see services. You also might see book an appointment at the top. Either one of those links are going to lead you to the 1 hour consultation. It's for new patients only, and it's $99. You could also call my office, and you can book it over the phone. Now, I just want you to know, if you want to do this via Zoom by telemedicine, which is by video, or if you want to do by telephone, you want to have a consultation by video or telephone. And if you live globally, we can still do it. I see people across the country. I see people in other countries. So you could work with me through video style, through telephone for the $99. You can book that with my staff or online. Wonderful. So that's that. If you're a patient that already is seeing me, you don't need to do the consultation over. You're going to look at the services. You're going to look at the 60-minute follow-up visit. So that's an hour with me for a follow-up. Or you're going to look at the 30-minute follow-up. They're both on sale. So the 60-minute follow-up is usually $150. It's at $99. So if you need to see me, you've been seeing me, you're like, oh my gosh, I've been meaning to get back in there. I really need to talk to her about X, Y, and Z. Great. If you've never done the follow-up from the lab work with me, you're going to want to take advantage of this, because the follow-up is always crucial. If I put you on a plan and you went off and you were working on it really hard and haven't come back, that's the most important visit, because we really have to see what worked, what didn't work, what else could we do. There's so many options with functional medicine. And there's the 30-minute follow-up for current patients. $90 is the original price. We're at $70. So Merry Christmas. Happy everything. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Just really good sales. What else? So I also have roll-ons. I know a lot of you buy these and you love them. They're on sale for $15. There's the Calm roll-on and the Soothe. They're Dr. Solcenti Calm roll-on and Dr. Solcenti Soothe on my website. They're also sold in our office. If you're in here, pick one up. They're great stocking stuffers. You can actually buy two, make a cute little, gift bag. I've also taken the Calms and I've made a detox bundle basket where I've put things in a basket or things in one of those styrofoam bags, and I've made a little soothing. You might do a teacup with tea, and then a little bit of the Calm Belly roll-on or the Soothe. The Calm roll-on is for digestive upsets. You roll it on your belly. It's made of two ingredients. Two. It's organic coconut oil with my essential blend. So it's essential oils. I blended them together in a specific ingredient where it helps calm digestive upset. This Dr. Solcenti Soothe is a lot like the BioFreeze and the muscle bombs that you find in the stores to help with muscle pain, joint pain, minus all the garbage that comes in these things. People, I'm telling you, I've been talking about this for years. I know it's starting to finally get out into the news and on social media, thanks to Robert Kennedy and many people that work with him, that there are bad ingredients in the foods. There's things that are in all of your skincare products, your soaps, your lotions, all these things. Even your muscle pain relievers, the things you're rolling on your skin, it gets in your skin, gets into your bloodstream, and gets into your body. So the Dr. Solcenti Soothe roll-on is for muscle and joint pain. 2 ingredients. It's the organic coconut oil and my special essential oil blend for muscle and joint pain. Now, if you're allergic to anything in them, because when you click, you can see what essential oils we use, or if you don't like coconut oil, you could always contact me and I can change the oil up for you. And always make sure that the essential oils work with your medications and things like that. So you want to read that. But that's those. The other things on sale in my arena are my books. So there is the free book, the Healthy Holiday Recipe Cookbook that we talked about. But I have 3 other books that we've got out this year. And there's going to be more coming in the new year. I'm super excited about what's coming ahead for you. We have big plans. But I promised you in 2024 that there was going to be a shift in management. There was going to be a shift in our mission to get information out to educate you. That became Dr. Carl's and my mission for 2024 was to educate. So we have these 3 incredible books out there. There's going to be more of us expanding on that mission, that global mission that we have for helping people. So the one great book, the one that's been out for a while, I made it 10 years ago, but we this year we put out the 2nd edition. It has new strategies in it. It's called The Over-Tilted Child. It is in paperback and it comes in Kindle. So you can get it on my website where we're going to mail you the paperback. But if you want it on Kindle, you have to go to Amazon. I have it. The link is here. The link is on my website for you. You can go to Amazon or just put in The Over-Tilted Child at Amazon and it's there. The Kindle's there. You also have the option if you order from my website. It's coming from me on my website, so I can sign it for you. If it comes from Amazon, I can't because Amazon's sending it to you. So that's 2 different ways you can go. It is on sale for $15 on my website. I don't know what Amazon did with the sale, but I have it on sale for $15. It is the book that I wrote to help other parents that were constantly reaching out to me, and teachers and guidance counselors were telling parents that had kids that were suffering with autism spectrum disorder, sensory processing disorder, ADD, ADHD, all these things. They're having all these challenges. They were like, oh, ask Mrs. Solcenti what she did with her son Luke. Go to Mrs. Solcenti. And it was constant bombardment of telephone calls and emails, and I just really didn't have the time to be able to help as many people as I wanted to. I was even advocating and going into child study teams to help people. So years and years ago, I was doing a lot that I could, but I decided one day to put everything in a book. And I was up till 3 a.m. for nights, with my husband, writing this book. First half of the book is how to help you figure out and navigate what's going on. What's the disability? What's the challenge? Do we name it? Do we label it? Do we diagnose it? Where do we go? Who's the right type of doctor? Who's the wrong type of doctor? I take you through all of it. What's the testing? Why I think a developmental pediatrician is the way to go versus a therapist. And I go through all that. The other half of the book is once you get the disability, kind of know what it is, how do you take this and bring it to the school? How do you communicate to the school system? How do you set the classroom correctly? What type of classrooms are available for you? What type of services? What type of adaptive therapies, modifications can be made? And I basically share with you how we help Luke. And of course, hundreds of kids after Luke. I also added some new strategies that we use through high school, and believe it or not, his college journey, his learning how to drive, all these things that came along. So Luke is now 24 years old and is an adult. I may someday add internships and jobs and things that you just, maybe I'll add that or I'll write another book, who knows. But there's lots and lots of good stuff in there. That's a book that you want to buy for yourself if you're struggling and you have not read it, or you have somebody in your life that is struggling. This is the book. This is what we did. It's all there. The other book that goes with this book beautifully is The Picky Eater Survival Guide. This is such an underrated book. I don't think enough of you buy this book. And I'm going to say that over and over again because it's a gift to you. It is truly a gift to you. I am sharing with you exactly what I did with my son to help him overcome the picky eating. I walk you through all of my secrets. I know what works and what doesn't work. What doesn't work is not in the book. What is in the book is what worked. It is helping you with a picky eater. It is helping you get your child to eat healthy. It is helping your whole family get off the sick American eating crap. I'm telling you, if you're not doing it, you should be doing it because you are going to not be able to overcome these ADD, these ADHDs, these problems. There's so many people out there with so many health problems, but they're not doing the work in the kitchen, and they say, Lisa, it's so hard. I'm like, I get it, but I'm walking you through the Picky Eater Survival Guide. There's a workbook included in there. I have your back. And also, this is really what I took. It helped my kids, but then I took it into my practice. And I know if you've done this with me, you know who you are. You brought your kids to me. We played with food. People were purchasing packages with me, and I was going across to the food market, and I was buying, if the day you came in and we were just going to go over fruits, I bought all the fruits. I had the blender ready. I had the little play table, water table ready. We played with the foods. We went outside and we shop foods. When you talk shop foods, I literally had foods lined up. Like, let's say we had an apple lined up or we had strawberries and they were allowed to shoot them with the Nerf guns. Like, we played with food. I let them touch food, smell food, get to know food. I teach you all the strategies we used in the office and then how you can use it in your home to help overcome some of these sensories and these visuals and these audio and these smells of foods and just this no, I don't want to eat that. It's over. I'm giving it to you for $15. I don't even know what to say. You're not using that one. You're missing out. The next one that is the newest one that came out is the MTHFR, ADD, ADHD, and Autism Spectrum Connection. This is a great book. I wrote this book because I was working with so many patients with MTHFR, with their kids, and this is just a great book to help you learn what it is and what you can do without even having to meet with me. So when you meet with me, I go deeper with you, and some people can't maybe afford the testing or they're not ready for it. Sometimes you can't finger prick your kid. Sometimes the child isn't going to be able to do some of the testing. So I didn't want to leave out what you need to know about MTHFR. So this is, again, for $15, my MTHFR protocol I use in my practice with people. You're getting it without meeting with me, and you're getting it for free. It's not in depth as you would if you worked with me, because we can go a lot deeper together. And I also, when I write books, I have to keep it at a certain level. If you're not a patient, I can't treat you through the book. So none of these books are to treat you. These are just to say, hey, this is what I want you to learn about MTHFR, and here's some of the steps you can do. This is what that book's about. So I hope you really dive into those books this year, and they're on sale. The last thing is something called Neviskin. It's our anti-aging procedures here in the practice. Obviously, this isn't digital. This would be more if you're local and you come into our practice or you're nearby. But Neviskin used to be called CryoSkin, and they rebranded their names. And so they have Shape, which is our slimming. They have facials, we have facials, and we have toning. And what that basically is we have this magic wand. It's called cryotherapy. It's an ice wand. It's a wand that makes your skin, it's very cold, and it's gonna apply cryotherapy, which is cold therapy, to your body. If you want a facial, we're applying it to your skin, and we're gonna help tone it, tighten it, lift it, give it a really beautiful glow. If you're gonna do with Shape and Slim, we're gonna actually massage with it, and we're gonna work the fat on your body and help shape it and slim it. So that's it too. We have specials there. So if you wanna go there, you can check out the amazing specials there. So I believe that's it with me with my sales. So let's roll into some of the fun gifts. This is one of my favorite parts of the thing. Now, if you go to the website and you hit blog, I put this podcast into a blog. So if you go to the blog, you should read the blog with listening to the podcast. And if you're listening to the podcast, you should go to the blog and follow it visually. The reason for it is I have all the links. I'm going to mention these things, and I want you to be able to find them. So last year, I tried sending out an email every day. And so this year I thought, let's just do a blog. Let's put it all in one spot that they can just go to so we're not bombarding their emails. Although that was fun, and I got a lot of good feedback about last year. But this year I wanted to do a little something different. So if you go to the blog, and the blog says, the title is Healthy Gift Ideas, right? Pretty simple. And I start off with my wish list for 2024. So I give you some of the things I think are great this year. So let's get in this. So the one thing that I absolutely love about the Healthy Gift Ideas is they're simple. You can go big, you can go small, and you are helping someone boost their health. You are really giving a gift of love. When you go to a place like Yankee Candle, if you go to a place like Bath and Body Works, if you go to a place like Home Goods and you start buying like skincares and lotions and candles and things like that, which are all coming from your heart, right? They're coming from your love. But if you really read the ingredients in them, you could be causing cancer. A lot of this stuff is linked to cancer, especially with women with estrogen and breast cancer and ovarian cancer. This is really serious. So that's my answer to you is like, well, Lisa, Dr. Lisa, why do I have to buy something healthy for somebody, especially if they're not into health and it's not going to be what they want? But why would you give something that's going to cause disease? Like if you love them, why would you do that? Why would you go buy something harmful? So that's my thinking. Why? Because it's the holidays? Because this is the 1 year of the exception of the rule? It's for my religion, by the way, it's Christ's birthday. So in his name, in his glory, and in his love and wonder for us, I'm not going to give somebody something that's going to make them sick. It just doesn't make sense in his glory. So that's something that I would think about. I don't want to, your religion, I would think would be very similar. Why in the name of, your creator, God, would you want to give something that's going to harm somebody? It's kind of like counterintuitive, correct? So let's talk about skincare really quickly, because I know I've mentioned this one before, so it's in my other podcast. Please go back, listen to the last 2 years of my holiday podcast so you get more ideas. But since I mentioned skincare and body lotions and makeup, I'm going to just jump into that. There's a company I love called 100% Pure, and if you go to the blog, I have the links for you. Take you right over. They make everything that you pretty much need or want in a very healthy form. And I mean, they're not the only company out there. This is just the one that I personally use. And I want to share it with you. And this is the one that I'm actually going to go on their holiday sales and stock up for myself. I think my birthday, my mom got me stuff because she's like, what do you want? And I'm like, I really would like some. I think she bought me a gift card here. So, because this is what I like. So I want to share it with you, what I buy other people. Women, if you're buying your daughter's makeup at this time of year, I don't have daughters, but I understand that this is something that they do. You do for your stocking stuffers and things like that. Go here. Don't go into these places and buy something that's toxic that's going to get your child sick. So real quick, it's called 100% Pure, and I'm not going to go crazy into it because my other podcast, I believe, did, but you can see it all here. They have face, eye, lip, eyeshadow. They have palettes, too, of the eyeshadow. They actually have the skincare, the cleaner, the toners, the scrubs, the masks, the face oils, the serums, the anti-aging. They have the moisturizers and the eye creams, and they have stuff with SPF, which I don't really love the SPF stuff as much. That's a whole nother podcast. But they do have body wash, body scrubs. They have the bath treatments. Again, if you're buying body washes, body gels, what is those called? Bath bombs. A lot of that stuff, please, I beg you, read the ingredients. You're putting that in your skin. You're putting that towards your private parts. Please read the ingredients. Google every single one and then say, do I really want to give this to my daughter? Do I really want to give this to my sister? Do I really want to do this to them? This needs to be out there. I am not holding back anymore because I've been talking about this for 20 something years, and I finally have a social media, and we have someone, in our government that is talking this, and we have people that are going towards Congress and talking about it in front of them, and it's finally getting on the news. So I'm not holding back now. Shampoos, conditioners, hand wash, creams, nail polishes. They're based on using plants. I know my mascara, it smells wonderful. It smells like chocolate because it uses cocoa. So really check out my blog, check out my links. 100% Pure is really going to get out of the skincare problems. If you're not too sure what toxins are in them, you can listen to my last holiday post. I go through all of it. We really get into the podcast and the dangerous top 10 dangerous ingredients. I've talked about that. We've talked about all of that in these podcasts. So I'm not going to spend any more time going over things that we've already really gone over because I want to really hit home. I want to give you these guys ideas. So definitely skincare, makeup, there's mascara, there's foundation, there's powder foundation, there's lipsticks, there's the bronzer. I absolutely love the bronzer. It's my favorite thing. I use that. Just love it. Body and Soul King, consultation for me, follow-up, roll-ons, books, Nevi Skin. The other thing I love is, because because we're going to get into some new fun things. But what was the other thing that we talk about? Water. So drinks. I'm going to get to drinks and waters because there's so much fun here. So you want to clean up one area of your life. You want to clean up one area of your loved one's life. This one's fun. I get super excited. You can hear me. I love getting clean water. So of course there's filters and stuff for your house. That's a big one if you wanted to do like for yourself. They'll probably go on sale. So look for the water filters underneath the sink. You can always contact me at which one. Or listen to my other podcast because I go over it. Water bottles and coolers. So I love Hydro Flask. Of course, there's other, like Yeti's really good. I'm not a big one of Stanley because there's been controversials about their lids and what they have in them. So the two companies I love are Hydro Flask and I love Yeti. Hydro Flask is a little cheaper. They have a great holiday sale. I give you the links. There's 32-ounce tumblers, 24-ounce water bottles, 32-ounce water bottles. I love the tumbler. That's the one with the straw that everybody's carrying around for Stanley, but I particularly like Hydro Flask over Stanley because of the controversy. They have a cooler tote. So when I tell you my wish list, I want this cooler tote. That's one thing that I want, by the way, if anyone's listening. Hint, hint. I don't mean you guys, I mean my family. Ha 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 ha. So the cooler tote's cool because, you know, it's one of those totes that you could, I go to the beach a lot with my neighbors and my friends, and so you could just really keep your food cold there, you know, or if we're going for a walk, you know, to the beach or to the boardwalk or to a concert on the beach. We're always on the beach, or maybe going for a walk that's not the beach, but you could have a nice cooler. So Hydro Flask came out with a really great, and I have the link here on my blog for you, a cooler tote and a cooler backpack bag. They're really cool. And they actually have some holiday Hydro Flask gift sets, which are really cool. Like if you wanted to just buy somebody, maybe you didn't want to just buy a tumbler, or they have a tumbler. They have really cool gift sets there. So check out Hydro Flask. Love them. So that's drinks. Let's move to a different type of drink. They have, so my son went to Japan, and my sons both went to Japan, and they came back with all these teas. And I got to tell you, these teas were way better than the teas here. They tasted amazing because I guess what they're doing is dehydrating the actual fruit. So my son came home with like this green tea mixed with peach, but the peaches were dehydrated actual peaches, and it was just a phenomenal tea. When I start looking at the teas today, I'm like, all right, I got to make sure I'm not doing artificial flavoring, or it says natural flavoring that really isn't natural, and all this stuff. So he bought this teapot too that's an infuser, and we've been doing a lot of these Japanese teas, and this has been just really great and a really good way to up somebody's health factor if you're doing some of these healthy teas, right? So you can buy, I gave you a link to a Japan teapot infuser. They're ceramic, or sometimes ours is like a heavy metal type thing. Not a bad heavy metal, but like a metal painted one. It's really, really cool that he got me. It's Snoopy, because I love Snoopy. And apparently Snoopy's really big in Japan. But I give you a link of what it looks like in the blog. They also saw the great gift I gave last year or a year before was electric tea kettles. I got that as a gift. It's one of my favorite things. If you don't have an electric tea kettle, they use them all over London and Europe. They are phenomenal. It literally heats your tea up in like minutes, and it's hot and it's great. You want a stainless steel one. You don't want one with plastic, or you want a glass one. You want to make sure that, again, you're never heating something up with plastic. So your teapots and your tea kettles should be safe. They have one with an infuser too that you could put loose tea in the middle. So I have a link for that. That's a great gift. A French press is great too, because you could put loose coffee in there, loose teas in there. I actually have a recipe for orange ginger tea that's really good for colds and flus on my blog, and we use the French press for our teas. But you could use it for coffees, and you really want that to be glass, stainless steel. You want to make sure again, hot water is not touching a lot of plastic. So I have a link for you there. There's these herbal drink tinctures. They really look cool. I haven't tried them yet. I would love for you guys to try them. There's a company called Apothecary, I think it is, if I get that one correctly. Let me look this one up for you. And I know that this is really cool. I have not tried these, but there was, again, it's on my wish list, so I wanted to share it with everyone. And if anyone gets it, let me know. Check the link out. But it's basically these tinctures is these little drops that you can put in drinks, and you can drink it in like a wine glass. So it looks like it could be alcohol, but you might be having a tincture for sleep. You can be having a tincture for stress, to reduce your stress. You can have there's all different moods for them. It's really cool. And it's basically herbal based. I just want to find the website real quick for you so you can understand it. So they're starting their early Black Friday right now of 25% off. I have the links for you. But let me see. They have one tincture set here. What is this for? Minecraft. So helping you focus. And you got to read the herbs. You got to understand like if you can do these herbs and stuff like that. But this one's for brain support and focus and condition. So it's a liquid. It's got a taste. What's this one taste like? Tastes like a blueberry, with an earthy spice note. So that's literally what it says here: blueberry and blueberry pea flower. And there's lion's mane, there's ginseng, there's mushroom, and there's butter pea flower in this. So it's a little tincture that you would mix this with. You could do it with like, I guess like, I'm trying to think of the word, carbonated, what's it called? Oh my gosh, carbonated water, because that's the next thing I'm going to talk about. But you can mix it with and make a really nice drink. So I'm trying to see here what other ones they have for you guys. There's stress, there's sleep, there's energy, there's alcohol alternatives. So this is what's really good. We're talking about drinks, and these are really great alcohol alternatives. They have Wine Down. They have the Stress Duo. Check these out. It's made by Apothecary. So Apothekary. They have all different great things here, and so that's on my wish list to try. And I would love to hear from you guys on that. Speaking of wine and alcohol alternatives, one gift I got this year, we tried it, and it turned to be a hit. So I bought it for my friend. It's a wine tote bag, and I gave you the exact link, and it's an Amazon link for the wine tote bag, the one we got. And it's a bag, right? It looks like a tote, and inside it has a spout attached to it. So inside it it's hard to explain. Like there's this bag that you put the wine bottle. It holds up to 2 bottles of wine. So you would open up the bottle of wine at home, put it in the bag, hook the bag up to the spout, put the bag in the tote, and you literally are carrying. You can hide the spout too, and you can carry the tote. We took it to a concert. We've taken it to wine festivals. We've taken it to the beach, so it's a fun wine tote bag, ladies. That's a great gift. This is a great gift. That's something I was thinking about giving people this year, because it was I did it for my friend's birthday, and it was a hit. We all loved it. The only thing I found was, because the wine was red, it does drip and stain the bag, and I bought her a white and blue bag, so it stained the white. So I'm suggesting on this blog to get a darker bag so you don't see the stain, or it doesn't stain. So that's another drink, which I said that you could take the Apothecary herbal drinks and put it in carbonated soda, carbonated water. That's the word I was trying to come up with. Is a soda streamer. So these are more appliances that make drinks. I love our soda streamer. That's an excellent gift. So a soda streamer is a machine that is going to make carbonated water. It uses a little carbonated tank and you just carbonate the water that you put in the water bottle. So you're supposed to add these garbage syrups and stuff to make your own soda. I throw those out. I bought this years and years ago. I think we're on our 3rd one. We threw it out for the kids. We didn't let them have the syrups. Again, super toxic for the body, absolute garbage. So what we did is we had a soda streamer on our counter. We just got another one because it broke them. We've had them for 10 years, even longer. Right when they came out, we got one. So I don't know. I don't want to get that timeline wrong, but forgive me if I did. And you would carbonate the water, and so we make carbonated water, and we will add a splash of fruit juice in it to have a little bit of a drink. If you want to make an alcoholic drink, you could add tequila to that, or a little bit of vodka to that, or you could even buy blueberry vodka and add it to the carbonated water. So maybe that's not healthy because alcohol is not the safest thing, but you could keep the soda streamer safe. You could put the tinctures in your drink and have a nice non-alcoholic drink. or you could have an alcoholic drink, whichever you want to do with it. And for your kids, you can make, a soda, but just go and get the fruit juice or the juices, the organic juices that are out there. They got peach, they got pear, they got mango, they've got all these different ones. So really great thing. If you are into wine, there is a wine called Frey. It's Frey. Frey. Make sure you have the Y on it. And it's a certified organic red wine that has no sulfates and no sulfites. That's a great gift. I don't have a link to it because I couldn't find a link to it. I'll try to add it there, but it's Frey. Now, my husband went to try to find that for me, and I came back one time with FRE, or he called me about it. FRE is a non-alcoholic, but it still had sulfites and sulfates in it. So I was like, no, don't do that one. We were going out somewhere, we wanted to bring a bottle of wine, so we brought Frey, Frey. No sulfites, no sulfates, no tritates, all that stuff. So, it's an organic wine. That's a great gift too. You could also take that wine and put it in a little bit of your soda, your soda water, and you have a nice drink that was all throughout Spain where they mix the club soda with the wine. So that's a great one. Another one is Yonana. I have the link to Yonana. We have one of these. It's one of our favorite things. It makes ice cream, but it's, I guess you could say fake ice cream because it's not made of dairy. A non-dairy ice cream, I'm going to put it, from fruit. So the Yonana machine, if you click the link, you'll see it. You take you freeze your bananas, right? So you ever take one frozen banana, you put it through, and then whatever you put through with it, it could be frozen blueberries. You'll have a blueberry ice cream, and it's got the texture of ice cream, but it looks like almost like frozen yogurt. And it has that style looking. And it's delicious. The kids love it more than regular ice cream. It's so sweet because of the banana and the fruit. And if you want it like a strawberry, you would do strawberry and banana. If you wanted, mango, you do mango and banana. So check out the Yonana. It's really great to get off of ice cream and all the garbage that's in ice cream. All these companies do not put healthy things in the ice cream. Now, and dairy isn't really our friend. So you could really, really switch over to this. It's fun. Get the kids making it. Get the kids touching the fruit. It's fun. Yonana is it's like $30 or $30-something. Great gift. And I'm telling you, you might say to yourself, oh, this person's not into health. They're going to like the gift. I'm not going to do that. They're going to love this. They just have to try it, and you'd be surprised. Another thing that is really popular, I just got it in the mail. I want to put on Instagram, me opening it, me using it, is a nut milk maker. So what is a nut milk maker? So a lot of these nut milks, these almond milks, these cashew milks, coconut milks, they have emulsifiers in there. They have guar gums. They have some food additives in there. So if you want to start up your game with the milks and you want to get away from these conventional milks, you can start making your own milk. And they're called nut milks. So they're made from almonds, cashews, I guess I don't know if you can do pecan, but it's basically the main two are almond and cashews. But the company I love is called NUTR, like Nutter. It's like NUTR. I say Nutter. And they have a great recipe book. They have a great machine, and I've used one or two. I used it before, but I just ordered the bigger one because I found the smaller one harder. I wanted to make more for my family, so we weren't fighting over it. But even my kids who are in their 20s and they kind of like are still not sold on everything I bring home and I try. They're kind of like, Mom, what is this wonky thing or this crazy thing you're doing? Two of them loved the milk. They said it actually tastes better than the other milks, the conventional ones in the store. So that's a great gift. If you got me a nut milk maker, that's what they're called. But you've got me a Nutter, the company Nutter, I would be so ecstatic. That'd be great. Now I have one, so you don't have to get me one, but if that was a gift, I'd be like, yes, oh my gosh, this is great. A vitamin mix blender, if you're going a little bigger, you need a bigger gift, because I know other things I've been mentioning are a little smaller. A Vitamix blender, I have one of those. I think my mom got me one for one of my birthdays. Again, my birthday, she likes to be like, what is the big thing you want that you won't buy yourself? Vitamix. I think she got me that one year. Love it. It's 7 appliances in one. It's just amazing, and they have their warranties are insane. The other thing I got, and I got this one on Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of these people that buy some of these appliances, they don't ever use them. Instant Pot. Love it. We use it all the time. My husband just made chicken soup last night in it. Love it. Best thing. You can make rice in there. You literally put a cup of water to a cup of rice and you close the top and you hit rice. It's made in like 10, 12 minutes. We make rice every week with it. You can make yogurt in it. You can make everything in that thing. Instant Pot. I have a link to it too to show you which one that I love. So I think that's it with the drinks. I think we did the teas, we did the electric tea kettle, the French press, the herbal drink tinctures from Apothecary. We talked about the wine tote bag, the nut milk maker, the Yonana, the Soda Stream, the Vitamix blender, the Instapot, the Hydro Flasks. Did we cover it all? We covered, I'm looking at the blog. We did the skincare, my specials. Yeah, so what do we have left here? Okay. We're almost there. Travel. So I recently was very blessed to be able to go to Europe. I hadn't been there, been a lot of other places, but hadn't been there. And it's a great story, but just know I got myself prepared and I want to share some fun things that I bought that worked out great, that I love. Because sometimes you buy something and you're like, I don't know if it's going to hold up and this might not be this might fall apart. This might not be great. Everything was awesome. So I want to share these with you. I bought one of those pillows that unzip into a blanket because we were traveling to Europe and I've traveled further than I went. I've traveled to Hawaii from New Jersey. Like I've traveled far. I've traveled down to, South America, Costa Rica. Like I've traveled places, but I was always cold on a plane. I don't know. I'm always cold. So I bought this pillow that unzips as a blanket. And it was actually hot on this plane. I don't know if it's because I'm going through menopause or if my kids said it was hot too. They didn't have the air conditioning on, which is fine. I didn't care. So I actually didn't use it as a blanket. I used it as a pillow behind my back, which really helped because I get sciatica when I sit too long. So I put the pillow, in my lumbar spine and it worked great. I also used the blanket when we got to the Airbnb we were at. My son, we didn't have enough blankets. The house just was missing a blanket. So I was like, I have this on top of the sheet. It was great. So we used it as a little blanket. Once we found some of the other blankets, you know how you do that? You get there and then you find things. You're like, oh. And then we used the blanket like when I saw them cuddling up with it watching television. So it's a comfortable, soft blanket combo. If you have a traveler in your midst, get them this. They'll love it. All different colors. Neck pillow, best neck pillow for the planes. I have it there. I used it. The reason why I love this neck pillow is because your neck doesn't go forward. All the other ones is your neck just goes forward, and when your neck falls forward, it wakes you up. I was so snugged into this pillow, out cold, and I don't sleep on planes. Best neck pillow. I have the link to it. Great travel pillow, airplane pillow. Get that for your traveler. No questions asked. Crossbody travel bag. So I have a little bag, girls. This is super cute. I bought one before I went. I used it. It broke. I was like, crap. I sent it back to Amazon. And then I bought this one, made it through the whole trip, all through Spain, all the places we went, all the trains, planes, automobiles, you name it. I still have it. It's good. You can fit your phone. I can fit my passports. I can fit my glasses. I go from sunglasses to regular glasses, bifocals. It had that. It had my ear pods. It had tons of stuff in there. Great cross-body travel bag and won't break the bank at all. So that's linked there. It's a great gift. A travel steamer my son bought on Amazon. He brought it. That was a big thing that we used because some things just got really wrinkled. And then if you're going to Europe, a good gift, if someone's going next year, outlet covers, the converters. So, they have a different, they're not a 110 electrical US outlet. So if you're going there, they sell on Amazon. I gave you the link where you buy two, get two because you might have like your blow dryer or something in one, and then you might want one for the bedroom for your phone. I got the ones too where you could charge your phones through them too. And so those were great to have. You need them. But again, if someone's traveling, this is a cute little gift or a stocking stuffer or something like that, whatever you guys do. The other thing that I wanted to mention was something that I have my eye on. And we started growing herbs outside, and it's changed my taste of food. Going to Europe also changed my taste for food. I want my food to taste fresh. I'm sick of the American food not tasting as fresh as it could be. So this summer we did a lot of herbs, and everything tastes so much better. And then getting out there, it just kind of compounded. Yeah, it just like, definitely this is the way I'm going in 2025. So I want to get a hydroponics growing system. What that is, it's a system inside your house. They have small and they have large. I am going to probably start with a starter kit, see how I like, so I have the link to it. It's one of those systems that uses the water and uses the lights, and you can grow your herbs inside your house. So that's what I want for Christmas. So I gave you the link of what I want because I want to share it with you. I'm so excited. I'm like, you try this too. I want you guys to try what I want, and then we could talk it out. Hydroponics growing system indoor garden kit. Now they have them for expensive. They have them, all different companies and all different sizes, and you can grow a whole garden inside your house. So, but I'm going to start off small. And if any of you have one or want to talk about it, reach out to me because that is there. And you can go from $50 all the way to $1,000 on that gift for yourself or for someone else. I also can't, I know, I apologize, these are usually 20 minutes, but again, the end of the year one, we're going for the hour, we're putting 2 in 1, and we're giving you as many gift ideas as we can. So we're almost there, hang in there. When I told you before, don't do candles, I want to give you the alternative to candles. So what I do, and we talked about this in my other holiday podcast, is diffusers. Diffusers with essential oils, as long as the essential oils are, organic and clean and healthy, that's the way to go to make your house smell nice. Honestly, that's the healthiest way. We could use diffusers for helping people breathe who have colds. They're just really good. You want to start learning a little bit about essential oils. It's very easy now with the internet. You can Google peppermint and then see who can have it, who can't, what it helps for, what it doesn't help for. And you can do a little bit of research. I love the company Plant Therapy. I have the link to the website. I have the link to Amazon website for you. It's all there. I've done it for you. I have a link to different diffusers. What it is you put water in the diffuser, you plug it in, and then you put the essential oil that you want. You can get an essential oil based upon a benefit the plant is going to do for you, or you can do an essential oil based upon the smell. It doesn't matter. You could look at them. They have holiday smells too. They have holiday gifts there. I have done this gift, I think, one Christmas for all the women because I was like, I'm not doing candles. I'm against it. I'm telling you, research candles. If you don't believe me, if you're rolling your eyes or you're just like, she's crazy, research it. It's a cancer, it's linked to cancer. So it just is, those fragrances are. My friend did a documentary called Stink, S-T-I-N-K. You can Google that if it's still out there. And he goes over his wife died of breast cancer. And he went into this whole documentary, deep research of fragrances. So fragrances are in candles, they're in the, obviously Bath and Body Works stuff. So lotions, gels, all that stuff. Not good for us at all. You can make your own bundle. That's what I'm going to leave you with, is you can make your own bundle. You can make a cute little gift basket or a little bag. We have a detox bundle. So if somebody is really trying to detox, if they're having a gallbladder problem, if they're having a stomach issue, if they've been talking about this, a thyroid problem, and they've been talking about, they really want to learn how to detox it. Castor oil pack. You can get them a Soothe detoxing tea with a fun teacup and throw my Calm Roll-On in there. And so I created that little bundle. There's all those links for the things I just mentioned. I have the link to the castor oil, the pack, the Calm Roll-On, the Soothing Detox, and a fun teacup. That's a great little bundle. You can do a relaxing bundle, like someone that likes baths. You can do sea salts for baths. You can do a diffuser, an essential oil, so they're smelling nice. You can even do one of the fake candles that does the little, the battery operated one. You can do, a healthy body lotion from 100% pure or an organic company. Lots of things you can do. You can create your own little, gifts here. So I hope that list that I gave you helps you. The other thing is gift cards. Gift cards are always great. Give gift cards, try small businesses. I really want to push that. I have a friend that owns an organic cafe, an organic eatery right here in town. So getting a gift card for her, it's helping small businesses. She's all vegan and 100% organic. You can buy coffee there. You could buy tea there. You could get just a gift card there if you want to, like, so people can go in and get what they want. But that's a great place to go versus Starbucks. Like, support these people. You could get something in my practice, right? If you're here or you want to give the gift again of consultation with me, what better gift than that to say, hey, I know this is really something you've been talking about, or I know you've been struggling with this. You need to meet with her here. And they, somebody might, what a lot of us don't do is we don't do things for ourselves. They might not book a consultation with me because it's for themselves, right? So they just might not do that. They're going to be taking care of everybody else. I just saw, if you go to my Instagram, I'm going to leave you with this. There was someone on Instagram, and I shared it because I thought it was so strong. It was saying that most autoimmune disorders are among women. I think it was 80%, but don't quote me on that. And the person interviewing them was like, why? And he said that it's culturally based. It's not sexually based. It's not like man versus woman. It's just culturally based. And he said that because women are always worrying about other people. So we're taking care of other people. We're worrying about their feelings. We're making sure everything's tended to. We're caring about everybody. We take on everybody else's stress. We are learned to be the nurturer, but in the way we nurture culturally, we take on everybody's needs, everybody's wants, everybody's fears, everybody's stresses. So we end up sick. And you know what the part of that was missing? Was that we don't take the time, many of us, to, okay, maybe go to the gym, all right, whatever. But we don't take the time to meet with a functional practitioner and maybe spend the money on the visit and talk it out with her or him. And then if there's testing, spend the money on the testing for themselves. You know where they're going to spend the money? On other people. So think about this Christmas. I'm leaving you with this. That person that really goes out of their way and is really tending to everybody else's needs all the time, and this is making me cry because I know I can think about 5 people right now. Can you this holiday give them something that they won't give themselves? Can you give them something healthy that they wouldn't go buy themselves, because they're not going to think about themselves first. They're going to take their money and give it to someone else. They're going to think of somebody else's needs first. So can you please? Maybe somebody wants to travel somewhere and they've never gone somewhere, or they just want to do this one thing and you know they're never going to do it for themselves. Think about how healthy that is. So that's what I want you to leave you with. And that's my wish for you in 2024 in the holidays, is to go forward when you're buying gifts. Of course, think about the person, but think about, how can I give them something healthy? And how can I give them something I know they're not going to do for themselves? I'm going to do this for them. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with is my mom always tells me, buy something little for yourself. It's okay. She always tells me when I'm shopping for Christmas, she's like, buy something for yourself. Buy 1 or 2 things for yourself. Treat yourself. You've got to take the time to treat yourself. And so I'm flipping the coin a little bit here. If this is something that anything I've mentioned or a meeting with me is something you really want to do, maybe don't wait for somebody to give you the gift. Do it for yourself. And my mom always tells me, when you're shopping, right, and everything's like 40% off, and you're like, oh, I really shouldn't buy myself that right now, even if it's a sweater, or even if it's something simple, and you're like, I shouldn't because I have to get this person, I got to do this, I got to buy the meal, I got to shop. Treat yourself. It is okay to love yourself and say, hey, good job. You're a good person. You're a great job. You're a good mom. You're a good daughter. You're a good, you're a good partner. Treat yourself. So happy holidays to all of you, from my family to yours. We love you. Thank you for following us this year. I cannot wait till the new season with the podcast coming up. It's going to be great. So please keep following, share us, tell us about everybody. Tell us to your family this holiday, and God bless all of you.